From the Fox 29 studios, this is Good Day Philadelphia.
All right, so let's go to another school. This time we're going from the Northeast to Montgomery County. Hi, Jen.
Yeah, we're at Conchie. We're at this amazing school, AIM Academy. It's an amazing school, right, guys? These cool kids, they learn a little bit differently. You look a little bit different. So we're going to talk about talking to each other to make sure that everyone feels good, even though we're all different. We're all in it together, right?
Absolutely.
Come on back. And no questions are wrong. We talked about this. You will not be graded on these questions.
All right, listen to this. If you have a child with learning, some learning differences, I guess I'll put it. ADHD, you've probably heard of the AIM Academy.
It's really famous. I know it's helped so many families and changed kids' lives. It's really well known.
In fact, it's kind of well known around the country. And it's in Conshohocken. That's where Jen is right now. Oh, did you ever see the movie Wonder? Listen.
My name is Augie Pullman. If they stare, let them stare. You're the toughest kid in that school.
I know you don't always like it, but I love it. It's my son's face.
You are not ugly, Augie.
You say that because you're my mom.
Because I'm your mom, it counts the most. Because I know you the most.
We just watched it twice last week. It was so good. It made us cry, and we all loved it, all my kids.
Do you think the three boys learned something from it?
They wanted to watch it the very next night. It's how we treat our friends and how you be a kinder, better person in your choices.
That's the lesson they're trying to learn over there.
It's a good lesson.
Jen, tell us more.
Hey, guys, so for little kids, like Karen's kids and my kids, and by the way, good morning, kids, that is what the book is about, right? It's kindness and being nice. Yeah. Dina is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So one of the reasons why you're here to talk to these kids who have learning differences, is that a nice way to say it, is that you want them to get background knowledge, because they're not just reading Wonder, they have another book that's coming up.
Right. They're just starting Out of My Mind by Sharon Draper, and we, as you can see, are starting to talk about communication devices that students that are nonverbal will use. Yesterday we did a lot of background knowledge on cerebral palsy. It kind of looks different in each class. We have guest speakers that come in. We do hands-on activities in preparation for each novel that we do, really helping to build the empathy skills that we want our students to get. We want them to be able to take these lessons and sort of take them into their lives as they continue on.
It's a fancy way of saying you're helping them understand what they're reading, right?
Exactly.
A little bit more.
We want them to make those strong connections with the characters.
And you're here because they can ask you questions about what you look like, about the book. And I said to you as a mom, kids, you'll see them at the airport, and they probably look at you, and you look a little different.
Right.
What do you want little kids and kids of this age, how do you want us to help our kids talk to you about your facial differences?
I want them to understand that it's okay to be shy or not to maybe have a reaction at the first second because it's something you've not seen before.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay to, if you would do it nicely, to approach somebody and say, can I ask you about your face? Can I ask you why you look that way? And one will get the answers to your questions, and also you might even meet somebody that you like and have common interests with.
New buddy.
New buddy.
You've got to love this book, Wonder.
I do.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've read it several times.
All right. So you guys learn differently, right? I said, how do you explain to your buddies what you guys do? When you get to talk to someone like Dina, obviously it's helping you with the book, but it's also helping you explain who you are personally. I know it's so embarrassing, right? 7th grade is just embarrassing altogether. But it's really cool that you get to ask her questions, right?
Right.
Why do you think it's important to get face-to-face with people like her?
That it shows people it's okay to be different. It's okay to ask questions about how and why you look that way.
Yeah, it's awesome. So when you get to hear from a person like this, do you think it'll help you with the book that you're reading?
Yeah, I definitely think it'll help because just knowing how to approach someone who looks a little different.
And then how do you explain to people when, ADHD, ADD, there's a whole bunch of different letters, mumbo jumbo, right? How do you explain to people that you're learning differently and it might be better, it might be worse, it's just different?
I say to people that it doesn't really matter how I learn, we're just learning. It's just.
I love it. All right, how do you think that you guys did in this big interview?
Okay.
I think you did great. I think you did awesome. And again, I hate to mention 7th grade, it's awkward, right? I don't care if you look like whoever you look like or whatever. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, you did great.
They all did great. Amazing job. That's a great, great place.
Gosh, AIM Academy, right?
Thank you for profiling that, Jen. That's great.
No wonder the whole country is talking about that place.